Your wake-up call. As we begin this 22nd day of June, many will wake up today just noticing the effects of the transition from yesterday into today. Big news yesterday seemed to dominate the news was the fact that yesterday was what most refer to as the summer solstice, the first day of summer or the longest day of the year. Every day from here consequently on out will get shorter until the winter solstice. And these are celebrated by some cultures for various different reasons. Of course, they're celebrated by farmers because they can get much more work done by the daylight. But the simple fact is we live in a changing world. When we look around us, time changes every day. The sun will now start hanging a little bit lower in the afternoon, maybe our favorite time of the afternoon, and will start rising a little bit later. Well, this is representative of just about everything else in our life. It seems as though everything is changing. We look at our culture today, it's changing. We look at people, morals, values. We look at just simple manners today, and it seems as though the whole world is changing. Church is changing. Families are changing. School is changing. Education's changing. We can go on all day long, and we find changes just dominating our life today. But there are some constants, and there is one major constant, and that is Jesus Christ. You know, the scripture records in a dozen or so places about God's unchanging nature and character. And in Hebrews chapter 13 and verse 8, just quite simply states, Jesus Christ the same yesterday, today, and forever. And then in verse 9, be not carried about with diverse and strange doctrines, for it is a good thing that the heart be established with grace, not with meats which have not profited them that have been occupied therein. Quite simply today, our hearts need to be established in Jesus Christ, the unchanging Christ. Many times we put our religious life on this carousel of revolving or changing feelings that we have, when really we should place it just at the feet of Christ, who is unchanging. Why, he said he made us declarations in his word that he would be with us always. He made us declarations that his word was pure and sound and could be trusted. Even in the Sermon on the Mount, he said that the law or his word would abide forever. So we need to be reminded of this today. I know that maybe we'll have a little fun talking about the days getting shorter, but we must understand one thing that is not changing and one thing that is not running out is God's grace and God's nature and God's love towards us. So may we be reminded today that no matter how much this world changes, Jesus Christ does not. And he's the same yesterday, today, and forever. No matter what we're facing, no matter how long the days are, no matter how short they are, he changes not. Well, I hope that you'll think on this today. I hope you'll be encouraged by it. I pray that you have a wonderful day.